Hey everyone, it's Evaldos, and today I'm back on the test server with some very fresh news. We finally have some more information about the ability adjustments that's coming. So you know all the characters are supposed to get back down to 2 abilities and 2 ultimates, and we finally have some characters that have been changed this way right now on the test server, so let's look at it. We have 3 characters, Tianhai, Tessa and Hadi. So let's start with Tianhai. Alright, here we go. So here is Tianhai. We have a very good new thing here, recent updates. We can click to see all the changes on the test server. Let's start with this. So Divine Bell Blast has been deleted. So that was the bell that would knock enemies away. It was not very much used, like almost not at all. Completely removed. Okay, we're fine with this. Second thing, Ultimates, the Titan called Support. So that was the one where you could grab your allies in your hands. Same thing, that was not used at all, beside maybe for trolling, but it has been deleted. So that's that, removed. And the final thing, we have some changes on Titans called Restore. So that's the one where you grab enemies and when you clap them, you restore health. So the old weak part of the Vajra has been changed and is now always the head. Okay, so for these changes, that's it. There's also some general changes about Tianhai's ultimate. So let's look at this. We can take Restore, so I can show you the new weak point. Press ultimate. Okay, so you can see the weak part on his head, shining golden. So that's it for Titan Call Restore. Just the weak point has been changed to the head. But there are some general changes about his ultimate now. If you stomp someone with F, you can actually combo with the grab now. Look at this. Press F, gets on the ground, much quicker animation. I was a bit slow on this one, that almost looked like he could get out, but let's do it again. Press F, instant animation where you can grab. I have a huge ping, so it's very delayed, but you can combo off of the F and grab an enemy. Okay? And the second thing, almost the same thing, but when you press V to jump on someone, same thing, insanely fast animation, so you can combo the grab on someone after stomping them with F or with the V jump. And this is possible with both ultimates. So now we have V1 and it's the same thing. Insanely fast animation, ready to clap again, and here we go. Same thing if you press V, you jump, knock, grab, combo. Ready to slam. This is a very good buff for the monk, especially for the F animation that was very underused. It's still gonna be hard to hit the F, but if you do, you get a guaranteed grab. And if you hit the jump, you also get your guaranteed grab. So very good buffs for Tianhai once again. The removal of the bell push is not a problem because nobody used it, and the removal of the ultimates where you could grab teammates is also not a problem because nobody used it. Alright, that's it for Tianhai. Now let's go to Hadi. Let's check Hadi's changes. Here we have it. There's a lot of text. I think I will explain it myself, it's a bit easier. So before you had F1 and F3, there was mechanical arms, and they've been merged together. So you only have one mechanical arm skill. Let's look at what it does. If you just press F, this is what happens. It does the grab, like it was before on F1. But if you watch closely, you saw two bubbles pop up. So if you actually use F1 and press left click, it will do what it does automatically. So left click is pull your enemy towards you, and if you press F and use your right click, this is the opposite. Pull yourself towards your enemy. It's already a lot more utility, mixing F1 and F3, pull things or pull yourself towards. I don't know if we will see use of this because this F2 is still very strong as one of the best combo breakers with pushback, movement, everything. It's a very good combo breaker, but this mechanical arm is at least way more flexible now. And now let's go through his ultimates. So what changed? They removed V3 and kinda merged it into V1. So here is V1. As before, 25 seconds, and you have access to the mechanical cube. So look at it. What? That's not what I was expecting. You placed the mechanical cube before? What? Let's do it again. I don't think that was supposed to be like this. What? Okay, I press V. Yeah, I think that was a bug. I mean, ultimate, I can charge, do my attacks. I can press V again to place the cube. I can do what I want, fight, and press E at any time to combo break to the cube. And then get back into ultimate if I want to. So they merge V1 and V3 together. Now the changes for V2. V2 still has the burn, but it's now 25 seconds. If I remember right, it was 20 before. And I think that's the only thing that changed about this one. 25 seconds and you have access to the burn attacks. Okay? But there's also some general changes about Hades Ultimate. So it says, as a translation, the backswing of the first and second charge sprint move is slightly shortened. So I guess this time is shorter than before. Or this, yeah, you can charge. It looks like you can charge faster after level 1 and level 2. I'm not exactly sure, but so faster animations, and the damage of the first, second and the third stage flying charge of moves V1 and V2 has been buffed. So more damage when you charge, faster animations, more time on V2, and access to a combo breaker during V1. That's it for Hades. That looks very strong. I don't know if we'll see some use on his mechanical arm F, because his combo breaker is still too good, as I said. But his ultimate looks a lot stronger now. V2 with 25 seconds and the ability to burn. V1 with a combo breaker for you or your teammates, and shorter animations for both ultimates, plus damage buffs for both ultimates. This might make him very strong again. And that's it for Hades. Now let's go to Tessa. She also has some very big changes. Recent updates. So they removed this F. I think that was F3. That was the one that put the zone and repel enemy from this zone. That was not used at all, and they just removed it. Fine with this. Then they also removed V3, but added some of these effects into V2. So let's look at her V2. But before that, they also changed F2, and it's now faster after you deploy it. If I send the zone, it's gonna be faster to hit. Now let's look at her V2. This is the new updated V2. Okay, I'm just gonna press it and you'll see what happens. That's the V3 jump animation with the V2 effect combined, so damage, etc. But it also only uses 55% of ultimate, just like V2 was. So effectively, you now have an almost impossible to dodge V2. Actually, I said something wrong. With this new Tessa V2, we have the jump. It also says it does not ignore dodge anymore. So you are going to be able to iframe it. It's still easier to hit because it's a big round zone, but you don't have the range of the old V2. But since it's dodgeable, you can iframe it. It's gonna be very different. So if I make the bot dodge, like this, you should be able to not get hit with V3. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just like that. So it's not that bad. It still looks very strong for team fights, but I don't know about solo. We'll have to see. And the old healing over time effect of the old V3 has also been removed. Okay, the range looks to be very small. Yeah, she's not jumping very far, but the zone is still big. So you have to be close to make use of it. You cannot... it's still not bad. The range is not that bad, but it's not like V1 or V2 where you can send it from very far away. Here you have to be kind of close. If I do it like this, I'm out of range, and I was like 16 meters compared to a V1 that has a lot more range. So yeah, what do you think about these changes? I think we've seen everything that changes about these characters, the 3 characters that now have 2 abilities, 2 ultimates. This is the first version of this. They might change it before it goes live. If I'm not mistaken, this is supposed to go live with the next character, so on the 8th of May. It's pretty soon. It's in 1 week and 2 days. So yeah, this is gonna come very quickly. Monk got buffed on his ultimate. Hadi got buffed on his ultimate, and his mechanical arm is now more useful. Tessa effectively got buffed on her V2 ultimate and also her F2. We're only seeing buffs, less abilities, but more buffs. What do you think of this direction that the game is taking? Should we still buff abilities and make characters stronger, or should we try to even the playing field and calm down on the abilities? I'm very interested on your take on this. Alright, that's it for me for today. I hope you liked the video, and yeah, see you in the comments. See you very soon. Have a good one. Bye bye.